himself, and so my grandmother was more the permanent proper, so we tended to play to my grandfather, and he enjoyed that.
He was a laundry cast.
Yeah, if you can imagine.
He influenced his brother quite well. My father was the same.
All right. Dear Rose, thank you for inviting us to Scott's 50th birthday celebration on Sunday, October 12th. I am sure it will be a happy occasion for the Leonard family and to see and reminisce with some of the former Scouts and Scouters who won. Due to our age and limitations, we think it best to reluctantly decline invitations to attend Scott's surprise birthday party. We do try to get out as far as Trotwood each week. We are both able, but just having put past my 98th birthday, so 50 is like hardly I didn't have this party for, going out and coming in is being somewhat limiting. Please give our best wishes to Scott for a very, very happy 50th birthday. Sincerely, John and Dora May. So, I have to say, John Schellenbarger was old when I was in Scouts. I mean, he was retired when I was already retired when we started. But he was always a gentleman in Scouts, and really one of those people that you know, as an adult, he didn't have any kids in the Scouts when we were in Scouts, and he exactly was in the troop, and citizenship and civic, he was really one of those great influences we had from the people in Scouts, and we really had a wonderful time, and had wonderful leaders in the Scout. Dick White being another one in 6th grade on his canoe trips was.
Swampy Dick, huh?
Didn't call him Swampy Dick for nothing.
All right, I'll read you this quickly. This is from my step family. My wife and I live in Central New York, and her family doesn't live in the area. My family doesn't live in the area. My stepchildren's family live in the area, so we're kind of adopted by them. So happy birthday, Scott. How do I start writing about all the good things I remember about you? Well, first of all, as a young man, you walked into a ready-made family, 3 little kids, and turning out to be absolutely the best stepdad Bob, Jesse, and Leanne could have. Good choice, Sis. My wife is known as Sis amongst her family because she was the sister of her family. You guided them through their school, teenage years, college, sports, church activities along the way. Give them a great little sister, my 20-year-old Stephanie. You become a most admired and trusted advisor for Paul Miller Clan. Remember, you refereed soccer games, cleaned up after family dinners, telling your Toastmaster story about taking the kids out for a Christmas tree. I'm in part of Toastmasters, and part of Toastmasters is telling stories. And fortunately, in my family, I have a lot of stories. Generally speaking, not too favorable on me. Going out and getting the Christmas tree is one of those great family events where the kids are young and you're going out, and it's a great time until the sun is setting, the snow is up to your thing, the kids are cold, and you are a mile away trying to drag a tree. And then as you're getting back up the hill, you're just about ready to go. Jesse, you look and see Jesse has no boots on because he's 5. Jesse's, where are your boots? Back down the hill. It was a great story. There's another story that they don't mention here. Was I call it the road to perdition after the movie, but really it was the trip to hell. Driving home to Dayton on Thanksgiving or Christmas when the snow was terrible, and I'm driving like a bat out of hell, and my wife wants to send me there, and it was not a fun time. Great story, but to this day the kids are scarred from this, traveling together in the winter. That's it. Going down, proudly walking Leanne down the aisle. Leanne got married a couple of years ago to a wonderful man who's becoming a lawyer, both from Clinton. Maybe most of all, I remember your beautiful eulogy at Jody's funeral that prompted the minister to wonder why he needed him at the service. My stepmother-in-law, she had 4 children, my wife's first husband, and she lost a son when he was like 20 in a construction accident. Lost my wife's husband after they were divorced, heart attack. Lost another daughter, Jody, to cancer, and then her 4th child discovered to have cancer. Unfortunately, because her son was an X-ray technician, caught it in time when she's been going under treatment. So they've been a wonderful family for us, but they've had a very hard time themselves. We've been truly blessed by your presence. Thanks, Peg, on behalf of the whole Miller family. You guys are all very patient. Turning 50, congratulations, George, you made the place you've been raising an amazing person that helped you become a great confidence like a small strength in your life, fearless and purposeful. Turning 50, you appreciate just how far you've traveled, you realize the best is yet to come. It means wrapping yourself in happiness and celebrating every minute of being 50 as if it's the best time of your life, because it truly is. Happy birthday. Dear Scott, we share so many beautiful memories with you, just so many, sorry, is that wrong? Yeah, so many of them. You receiving the honor of being Eagle Scout. What a great day this was, Scott. We are wishing you a successful, healthy life. Ruth und Eugene Dietz, Deutsche Freunde. So yes, we had Mr. I was up at Siegfried's a lot growing up. Went up with my bicycle. We played chess. Mr. Dietz and Siegfried and I playing chess, and Mr. Dietz was actually quite good. Once or twice we managed to beat him, and not too often. And I think, you know, I did help with Siegfried and Wolfgang to give Mr. Dietz some of his gray hair. And Mrs. Dietz, you know, trying to wonder what kind of a bad influence this American kid is on her son, and instead of the good German kid he should have been.
I asked her one time when you were on the phone with Mrs. Dietz, you're trying to speak German and she's trying to speak English.
Right. Her English is much better than my German. Let's see. Oh, dear Scott, 50 years is a pretty long time, and I have known you for almost 40. We have had a lot of good time in those years. I've known you. I hope we have good time in the future as well, with some luck. And it's even worse than my handwriting. In advances, Madison, hope to know you for another 50 more. Well, yours in Christ, Siegfried. Yes, Siegfried and I do go back quite a long ways. I remember when Siegfried would be working so hard in the summer, I'd be down there talking to him while he's busy painting, you know, the house that they were renting out or cleaning out the gutters. And I always thought, geez, Siegfried, we work awfully hard, you know. It's I should do that sometime, you know.
You like hard work, you can watch it for hours.
I should. Wow, 50 years is a long time. You realize when you're a kid, remote meant a secluded spot off the beaten path. Cable was something that supported a bridge. A video game was trying to make up what fuzzy images were on the snowy black and white 10-inch screen. A cell phone was used to make your one phone call from jail. A calculator was the accountant who did your taxes. An airbag was some guy who talked too much. Digital computer was counting on your fingers. High-speed access was an on-ramp to the freeway. Surfing was done on a board of the ocean. And a birthday was something you actually look forward to. Happy birthday, Bob and Marie.